some of you aren't taking the time to see the accomplishments that you've made. There's a sense of judgment towards self or situations that maybe you haven't yet accomplished. And what Spirit is asking you to do is see how far you've came, see how much you've grown through and came through, and pat yourself on the back, you know, celebrate the accomplishments that you have made. One of the things that Spirit keeps showing me is that I keep judging myself for not having the amount of clients that I think that I should have, or not having the amount of videos that I think that I should do in a week's time, or not going live and this and that and blah blah blah. And what Spirit has been showing me the last several weeks is, you know, one of the things that I have been trying really hard on manifesting, which is my family in my life, has been in my life, and been in my life really hot and heavy, meaning, you know, there's a lot of changes, there's a lot of adjustments, there's a lot of rebuilding bonds and things of that sort. So things that I have been working very hard on are filling up a lot of my time, 111. And so many of us are not seeing how far that we've came, and not realizing like the universe is rewarding us or blessing us with those things that we've been working on, you know, trying to receive in the first place. So for many of us, you know, this is a time of a pretty major shift. There's a lot of intense energy where things are ending. There's also energy of, am I supposed to start with these cards? Okay. Which cards? There's also energy of, I'm feeling like, I don't know why I was getting ready to say something about feeling in control, but as I was getting ready to say that, there's something about solidity, I can't even say it, never mind. Solidity, I can't say it. Talking about things being solid in your life and together and accomplished, so feeling established. Now, this might not be in all areas of your life, but what Spirit is saying is you're neglecting to see the areas in which you are being fulfilled, in which there is, you know, a lot of fertile type of energy or successful type of energy in. So for many of you, this is a time of seeing, you know, what you've accomplished, feeling in control of some area of your life. Maybe you're not in control of all areas, but Spirit's saying you're going to feel in control of a certain area of your life. There's definitely some things that are shifting and changing. The first card that came out for us is divination. This is about having a ritual to your daily routine. There's something that maybe you're not incorporating into your day that maybe you used to incorporate, and now Spirit's saying get back to doing that. For me, it's meditating as long as I used to. I used to be able to meditate for hours, multiple hours a day, and it's just I've been having multiple reasons of not to do it. Busy life, busy family, all kinds of things happening, but I've got time. I need to make time, because there's a lot of things that Spirit has been trying to reveal to me, has been revealing to me, not trying, has been revealing to me through meditation time that I have been doing. So there's much more to be seen. However, there is a time of, there's something, a situation, a connection with somebody, a career path, something that Spirit is asking you to put more time and dedication into. A commitment of some sort needs to be made. This is a card of following through, because what I'm feeling is there's a push from the universe. The universe is saying, look, this is meant to be yours. It's either destined or fated event type of thing, and it's meant to be yours. So why are you pushing it away? If you are pushing it away, Spirit's saying stop doing that. We've been putting it right back in your face constantly. So if it's coming back to you and coming back to you, it either needs to be healed or it's something that you need to accept and take in. So there is the air card, which is talking about a breath of fresh air. That's normally not when I get off this. This is normally a card of doing breath work during meditation. So 404, guys, some of you, this may be what this is referring to, but I'm feeling like there's a breath of fresh air. Some of you are seeing your accomplishments. You're being more open to the adjustments that have to be made for these accomplishments. So the areas in which you don't feel established, you're going to start feeling a little bit more like you know what to do. And I think it's because of this committing more time and energy into a certain project, situation, and meditation first and foremost. 434. There's something that life is being breathed into, is what I'm being told with this one. 444. There's a situation that Spirit is really putting a lot of energy into, so that there's more of a probable outcome of it happening for you than happening against you. So something is definitely working out in your favor. This is a time of really focusing on the present situation, not really focusing on what's happened in the past, 505, what's going to happen in the future, but what is happening now. What can you put time and energy into at this point that is going to be beneficial for you? Maybe it's just letting go and walking away from a situation that maybe just doesn't feel like it's in alignment with you, and going towards that situation that Spirit keeps pushing back into your life over and over and over again. I have a hair in my eye, guys, sorry. Anyhow, there's a situation that Spirit keeps pushing towards you, and I feel like many of us are pushing it away from us. Now, it may not be because you have complete control over it, even though I do feel like we're coming into an energy of being more in control of our life. So if you've been feeling like you haven't been in control, there's something that's definitely shifting and changing at this time that's telling you, stay in the now moment. The more that you focus on now and focus on the projects that you can when it comes to what Spirit is pushing you towards, then you're going to start to see that there's a value in being in the now moment. There's going to be things that are revealed to you that's going to help you to push through a certain situation, a certain feeling, maybe some fear or something like that. I feel like for many of you, the key to success is dangled right in front of your face. There's maybe only one more project or one more situation that needs to be taken care of, or maybe one more aspect that needs to be healed, or another lesson that needs to be learned, something of that sort, to where you can just grab that key, put it in the door, and the door is going to open for you. So it's like the door's right there waiting to be open. Many of you already know what you need to do, and you're pushing towards that. I do feel like some of you are starting to feel a little bit more relaxed in your power, I think is what Spirit is trying to say. So some of you, you've been it's almost like, okay, one of the things that Spirit has shown me is how I am very intimidating to people, just because I have a lot of spiritual knowledge, confidence, wisdom that comes along with all of that. A lot of people are pushed away by my energy because they don't know how to take some of the things that I'm telling them, or some of the things that I'm revealing to them. Or if 7-Eleven, if someone's in a relationship with me, I can be very, very intense because I see things a lot of times before other people do. So there's something about this intensity that people are trying to avoid, just because it's awakening them to states of awareness, states of consciousness that they've never tapped into before. So it brings on this energy of uncertainty, not knowing what the next day is going to bring, not knowing how their mental health or their emotional health is going to be. I just feel like whoever is in your life, maybe it's a career situation with a employer as well, but there's something that Spirit is saying, you awaken those around you, and it brings an intense energy, and people are trying to learn how to be in your energy without trying to run. They're learning how to accept what it is that you're saying to them, because I feel like many people understand the wisdom and the knowledge that is being given to them from you, 808, is things that is truth. So there's an awareness that's coming with whatever it is that they're learning from you. Which cards? I thought so. The Shadow. I was told to keep that card. That was the reason why it was left on the table. So this is a card of facing fears. There's a shadow side of yourself that tells you, don't do this or don't do that, because if you do, then this is what is going to happen. But it's an illusional type of energy. Just because this or this happened in the past when you did it that way doesn't mean that in this energy that you're in now, this more evolved, more intelligent, more wise, more in their knowing type of energy, it means that you're more aware of how to be more accepting, to perceive things differently. It means that you are more open to accepting what is, and pushing through the fears that come up as they do. I get a feeling like some of you are just facing things that you don't want to face right now, and a lot of it is having to do with blind faith, walking in blind faith, which means you don't know what the outcome is going to be, but just because based on the situations that are happening around you, or the lessons that you're currently learning, or what have you, it gives you an idea that you can trust the situation, you can have faith that it will all work out. So as you're walking in this blind faith, sorry guys, I've had like a little bit of sinus drainage and stuff lately, last 2 days. Anyhow, as you're learning to walk out on this blind faith, you're learning also that things have been switching around and turning out for the better. And it's just now that you're seeing that, walking in blind faith, that things have a purpose. They have a reason. They have, I just get this energy of like rhyme and reason. So you may have been going through like a push and pull from the universe and just didn't know, like, why does this happen and why does this happen? It has nothing to do with one or the other. But now you're starting to see, like, it did. There was some sort of order to something that was happening. Yes, 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 they're saying. What other messages do you have for us, please, for all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? What messages do you have? So we have the turnaround, which is a card of just that. Things turning around. This is things that are happening in your favor. So some of you, this is because you've taken time to commit to something. You're dedicating your energy, your time, your money, your resources, what have you, to some sort of project or situation. Or maybe it's several projects or situations. But whatever it is, it's bringing you into future fortune, maybe some of you fame, some of you, this is talking about future love and romance, but something that is preparing you for the future, something that was written in stone, it was meant to be, and things of that sort. Yes, yes, yes. So we do have the Five of Hearts, which is talking about this ending, or these things that are ending, so that you can have this big like turnaround for you. It's not going to come free of sorrow. There's things that you're going to have to put behind you. Maybe people, maybe situations, maybe thought patterns, maybe a fear of some sort. But there's something, a person, maybe you need to leave them behind so that you can move forward with what you know is right for you. Some of you, there's some sort of sense of feeling like something is home. This may be a person that you're engaged with, or, a relationship. You just feel like when you go to them, you listen to the conversations that you guys have, you think about them when you're at home, they just feel like home to you. And you know that some way, some shape or form, you need to get back to them. But maybe it means that you need to let go of another partner, or heal something from your past. Or maybe there's something to do with your parents and the connection with them, that they've taught you a certain way of being is a way that you need to be, but it's not working in this connection. And I mean, this could go with a job, it could go with your spiritual life, it could be for anything. But there's a sense of, for whatever reason, 1227, I was told to tell you, but there's a sense of a little bit of sorrow that comes along with this new beginning. We do have meditation, which is just another confirmation that there's things that Spirit needs to reveal to you through meditation time. So getting in a state of meditation through listening to music, maybe connecting with crystals, going out and taking a walk, washing your dishes, taking a drive somewhere, whatever it may be, there needs to be meditation, because there's something that needs to be revealed to you about the present situation, about staying in the now moment. There's something that's happening at this time. Maybe it's been happening for several weeks, but that could be even be the present moment. But there's something that's been happening for a little bit of time that some of you have been so like hyper focused on. It's kind of put a wall up because you're hyper focused on it. So there's an energy of surrender, letting go, letting the universe do its own thing, letting the universe work some things out. Again, this could have to do with any kind of situation, maybe relationship, job, or career path, what have you. For some of you, this is talking about letting go of something that you're taking at school. I don't know why this is coming up, but taking at school and starting in a totally different path. There's a lot of fear that comes up with that, is what I'm feeling. I feel like somebody's got anxiety. There's a lot of like heaviness on their chest. They're just scared of something. But the energy is turning around. Whatever it is that you have a lot of fear and doubt about, whatever it is that there may be people around you naysaying about, Spirit's like, commit your time to it. You're going to see that it's not that way. It's different. It's better than what you're expecting, better than what others are saying, maybe better than what you feel about it. What other messages do you have for us, please, for the next few days, for all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? There's somebody in your life that has a lot of support for you. This could be also like a love partner, somebody that has a lot of love for you. But for whatever reason, with the Page of Cups, I'm feeling like somebody's wanting to offer something. This could be a commitment. This could be information or news. This could be love. But there's somebody wanting to offer something to you. And I feel like it has to do with the emotions. It's going to bring a lot of like emotional feel-good energy is what I'm feeling. I don't feel like a negative feeling off of this, but I do feel like a feel-good type of energy. It's going to bring clarity for some of you is what I am feeling. I do see, they're showing me that the page is smiling, and he's kind of got his head down like, oh, this feels really, really good. So there's also a sense of self-confidence kind of, or self-esteem being kind of risen up through this energy of the page. So again, it's either good information, something turning around for the better, something like that. Now, I do have the Hermit, which makes me feel like somebody's tied up in their emotions or tied up in fear. This is underneath the shadow card, so I feel like somebody is definitely hiding behind an irrational fear is what I am feeling. So do whatever it takes to get rid of this fear. For some of you, it's just facing it, okay? By facing it, that means you're going towards that relationship, or you're going towards starting that career path, or, you know, going towards starting that education that you're switching up, or whatever it may be. 1551, guys, that's a mirror. So that means some of you are mirroring things in other people that you need to see about yourself. Good attributes, bad things that you may have to bring to the table that you need to clear, or what have you. But there's a feeling of needing some time alone, needing a little bit of solitude so that you can come to this energy of realization. So this could be somebody that you're messing around with. This could be you in a situation with someone, but I feel like this has two people involved in this situation, or two energies. So like you and a employer, or you and another partner, or a partner. I mean, it could be anything, but there may be an energy of somebody being a little bit distant from you, or vice versa. Maybe you feel like you're being a little bit distant from someone, but I feel like there is definitely an energy of fixing something, mending something, taking the time to heal something while you are being in solitude, or while this other party is being quiet, so to speak. But needing to take a step back and see things a little bit different, gain a different perspective. I feel like there's even an energy of some of you talking to other people, but maybe you was getting and there's an energy of needing to use your discernment. Somebody's giving you energy based on what they feel, not what they know, but what they feel. And it could be distorting your thoughts. It could be making you have more fear than what is needed. So I feel like Spirit is saying, use your discernment of spirit. There's something that people are directing you away from or towards that is not really in your best benefit. What is their motives behind what they're telling you? Because I feel like some of you are going to realize that somebody's giving you information that isn't for your best interest. It's for their interest. And you're going to find out some profound truths about this. This is a time of being a student. Whatever kind of energy is turning around for you at this time, or that you're putting time and energy into turning around, is going to bring in energy of stability. But I feel like before you feel like you're stable in this energy, there's lessons that's going to be learned. Some of these lessons are lessons in trust, faith, patience, building partnerships is what I'm feeling, communication. And I feel like some of you have had a real big like slap in the face lately. Maybe somebody walked away, or a situation closed out its cycle for you because you decided not to put time and energy into it, or maybe a feeling of that's going to happen. So there's something about learning a lesson, but you don't need to learn the lesson. 1818. Some of you, if you would just heal that Four of Swords and surrender to what the divine has given you, walk in blind faith and push through the fears, insecurities, and doubts, you're going to see that this present situation that you're so caught up or worried about is really a treasure, something worth, maybe some of you, this feels like a dream come true, a miracle. You know, this would never happen if the universe wouldn't have stepped in and fate wouldn't have taken its course. So don't let it pass you by is what I'm feeling. They told me to read the bottom, which is a Five of Pentacles, which could be delays revolving around money. It could also be delays revolving around a connection with money. So this could be with a career path, you know, maybe being a student and something happening in school, or with your finances or something like that. But there's something to do with delays around money. I feel like somebody does feel like they're being left out in the cold. Maybe you've been waiting on a raise at work, or you have been doing a lot of extra work and not feeling like you're receiving the benefits of being appreciated, or whatever it may be. But There's definitely some delays around money, but I feel like it's something that you, if you step in and put some sort of blind faith in that, you know, asking for the raise, or, you know, writing the company a letter, whatever it may be, Spirit saying put time and energy into it. And as you do, walk in blind faith, you'll see that things are changing for the better for you. That turnaround card that I was talking about, this is setting firm foundations somewhere, something in a situation. Something is happening for the better. So we do have the stork, which talks about a change of address. For some of you, this is a year away. For whatever reason, Spirit saying, you know, I'm giving you a heads up. There's going to be a lot of changes within the next year. This could be within this year for some of you. But I feel like for most of you, within the next 365 days, you're going to see this major shift where you're going to be able to save more money, maybe even spend more money than what you was before. But I feel like there's something to do with either buying a house, moving into a different house, something of that sort. Now, this isn't going to resonate with everybody, of course. However, this could be also an energy of fertility for some of you. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is talking about changing directions on something to do with land, a new place to stay, something like that. For many of you, you feel like you've lost a lot lately. This could be people, money, time, resources, yourself. You know, a lot of things are shifting and changing. I feel like, again, like Spirit was saying in the beginning, like many of us are not seeing our accomplishments. We're not taking the time to celebrate the things that we do have in our life right now. Those things that we feel like are very much blessing us. Maybe we need to celebrate and enjoy those before we receive the next blessing. I feel like some of us aren't realizing that the blessing is there just because we're so focused on one of the other blessings that we've been waiting on or trying to manifest or what have you. And I have double eights here, 8-8. Anyhow, some of you are feeling like you have bad luck, like you just don't want to put time and energy into a situation anymore because it keeps bringing a lot of heartache or turmoil. But what Spirit is saying is put some time and energy into committing and to pushing through the fears, doubts, and insecurities. And what you're going to see is that bad luck, so to speak, is going to turn into receiving, manifestation. Yes, 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 they're saying. Yeah, just like I said, our ships are coming in. This is an energy of when it's the right time, in divine timing, those ships are coming in. This is referring to money. I have 7, 8, 9, guys, just so that you know. 7, 8, 9. Anyhow, this could be an inheritance. This is definitely a card of money. Riches coming from either an inheritance, 2202, or just because of hard work and dedication. We also have the trickster energy, which is an energy of tower moments, making you feel like the world is turning upside down, 2212. But this is Spirit doing for you what you can't do for yourself, removing things out of your life that maybe you had a hard time doing. Chaos, confusion, feeling a lot like things are being removed even when it doesn't need to be removed. But what Spirit is saying, bring on an energy of laughter. Don't take things too serious, because what 2233, because what is happening for you at this time is things are being removed so that you can have a more pleasant life. Some of you are awakening to a big, massive healing at this time. It's awakening you to multiple states of awareness that you never even could imagine. And I do feel like this is a long journey for many of you. Yes, yes, yes. You are at a crossroads, some of you. But Spirit is saying, just commit to it. Whatever it is, commit to it. And you're going to see lots of rewards. Okay, guys. Today's I am affirmations. I am focused on what I want. I am integrity, and I am humble. I am in a state of mastering. I will push through any insecurities that I may have. I am unconditional love, and crown chakra. Spiritual connection and transformation connects you to the divine, angels, source, God, and your own divinity within. I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. Please, if you did, take just a second to like this video, as well as maybe putting some hearts or a comment down in the comments as a way of helping me to get in the algorithm, to be seen more, so that I can help more people to evolve. I hope that you guys have a wonderful week ahead. 2, 3, 4, 5. I was told to tell you guys. I hope that you have a wonderful evening. Much love to you. Bye.